Fitz on Flix. I'm Fitz, is my friend Murph.
Babies!
Alright. This week we saw a movie called Away We Go, starring John Krasinski, that's I think that's what I said, and Maya Rudolph. You know her from Saturday Night Live and a slew of other projects. Murph, what's this movie about? Away We Go. Did you like it? Did you not?
All right, people. You got John Krasinski from The Office, as we all know. He plays Bert, and his girlfriend Verona is Maya Rudolph, and the two of them are having a baby. She's 6 months along. And they go to visit Bert's parents one day, and they realize that Bert's parents are going to live somewhere else. They're leaving for 2 years. They expected the parents to help them out, but they're not. They're leaving before the baby gets born. So they decide, we don't have anything holding us back. We're just going to go out on the road. We're going to visit some people, and we're going to see. We're going to try to find a place we can call home. And along the way, they meet relatives, they meet friends, craziness ensues, and they learn a lot about themselves as, you know, parents, as they're going to be parents, and the people that they meet kind of influences or not influences the way that they think about how they're going to raise their children or child.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's about it.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I liked it. I definitely liked it. I didn't love it. I liked it. I think I went in, I've said this before with other reviews, I may have gone in with my, I think expecting a little too much. Movie directed by Sam Mendes. The guy's given us most recently Revolutionary Road, which just still freaks me out. So good.
This was a little different.
You know, Road to Perdition, you got American Beauty. So I thought, I knew it was a different kind of movie for him. I knew this was more of a straightforward comedy, or at least I was led to believe it might be. I thought there were some things I loved about the movie. There were some things I did not love about this movie. Loved about this movie, John Krasinski and Maya Rudolph, their relationship. I thought they were completely 100% realistic. They're the way I hope my relationship. You know, I think everyone wants their relationship to be similar to theirs. They were realistic, yet they were very loving. They were very understanding of each other. They knew how they could really say anything to each other, and you know, it was very, very pleasant to watch them the whole way. I like the fact that the movie, it's not perfect as far as, it's not trying to tie up every problem or fix every problem in this movie. You run into situations in this movie that a lot of other movies that go, oh, how's that situation going to be resolved? How's that one going to be resolved? This movie's not afraid to just take off from that situation, you know, to leave it. A few problems I had, though, with it. And I think, I don't know if there's so much problems, but there were some characters in this movie I thought were so reprehensible. Some characters I hated so much, it made me not want to, it almost ruined the movie, but that's not, I guess, the movie's fault. It's just the characters.
They're showing you that. I mean, they're showing you that these people, how they raise their children, obviously it's exaggerated because a lot of the characters were over the top. Like Allison Janney's character, she was mean to her kids, but not deliberately. But it was like, you know, people aren't usually that openly.
She's a terrible parent.
Yeah, she's a terrible parent. Also, Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Awful. I love it.
Yeah, I know it's exaggerated, and it's not so realistic, but there were plenty of people like that, you know.
There are. I think I dislike the character so much. I mean, and believe me, I know it doesn't make a movie bad if the characters you don't like. I mean, if any, you know, but the scenes they were in, you know, I wasn't enjoying them. Maybe it made me uncomfortable, maybe whatever, but I wanted to just go in and yell at these people. But on the flip side, and it's still a problem for me, is there are some characters I liked so much. John Krasinski's brother. His character was so great. There was a couple they were friends with that were having trouble conceiving. Yeah. Those people were so great in this movie, it kind of bummed me out that I didn't get to spend more time with these people. John Krasinski's brother, man, his character could be an entire movie, what's going on in his life. Yep. The couple that they were friends with could be an entire movie with what's going on in their life. So I feel like we just barely touched the surface, and then, oh, we're taken away. I know that's part of the movie, and that's what they're trying to do here, but, you know, I wanted more from them. So I think those are kind of more of my bigger problems with the movie. Too much of the ones I didn't stand seemed like they were around too long. Not enough of the ones that I really enjoyed. But as a couple, John Krasinski and Maya were beyond wonderful. So believable. Both are wonderful in this movie.
I thought it was... I love this movie. I think I liked it a little bit more than you. And being an expectant father, as I am, it's one of those... I could relate to some of the characters. Not all the crazy ones, but especially, you know, John and Maya. Where it's you're nervous, you don't know if you're going to be a good parent, but it all comes down to love. You just gotta love your child, and I think that's the basic thing of the movie.
I think you know what? It's probably not nothing really to do with the movie, but Sam Mendes going in. If you've seen Revolutionary Road, if you've seen American Beauty, after seeing those two, you kind of go, "Wow, this guy has a really warped sense about marriage." When you see those two movies. And he's married to Kate Winslet, so I mean I can almost try to imagine her like saying to him, you know, honey, you've got to make a good movie about marriage. That's my Kate Winslet. But you know, but it was like you can picture her going, honey, we're married. Why do you keep making these horror stories about marriage? Make one about a nice couple. And he finally said, you know what? All right, I'll make one about a nice couple. And he hit it out of the park as far as showing that not all couples are going to try and kill each other and divorce each other and have these problems that these two have. These characters are the complete opposite of every other character we've seen in movies about marriage.
But did you notice the difference in this one is they weren't married. They didn't want to get married. Well, Bert didn't.
You know what's amazing about that is I watched the movie and I've thought about the movie since I've seen it, and somehow that whole point, just goes right out the window because they're not married. So sorry, Kate Winslet. Sam Mendes has done it to you again. He doesn't think you guys should have gotten married, so sorry. But, anywho, I'm saying, you know, even first problems, see away we go. I liked it. I thought it was good. You know, it's in the small theaters. Gotta find it, but you'll dig it. Murph.
Absolutely. Go see it.
I've Doug doing this with you. It was a brilliant time. And
same here.
Check us out on fitsonflix.com if you could, and we would appreciate it. And we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.